And on the agenda is the welcoming that I'm doing right now. Again, Scott Zielinski. I'm the Vice President of Business Development for SurfSpring. Next is Greg McNeil. It's going to jump into features and benefits of making your Miva Merchant store ready for mobile commerce. So, Greg, do you want to take it from here?
Yes, thank you, Scott.
One thing I'll note too also, I know there's going to be a lot of questions, so if you guys want to type your questions into the GoToWebinar Q&A box, we'll answer those at the end of the presentation so that everyone can hear those. So go ahead, Greg.
Okay. Hello and good afternoon, everyone. At eBusiness Express, our mission is to help our clients grow their business. And we're excited about the opportunity that's before us in this emerging mobile marketplace. In less than 4 years, products and services purchased by mobile phones are expected to exceed $119 billion. As people get more and more connected, also 24/7, your window to sell to them will expand exponentially. So how do you capitalize on that market? Well, some will choose to do nothing, really, to adapt their websites to the mobile browsing experience. And the problem with that is that the mobile experience is quite different from a standard browser. And oftentimes what looks great on a standard browser can be next to impossible to navigate in a mobile device. An additional problem with that is that could actually, if your mobile devices or your mobile website is not optimized to serve mobile pages, your first-time visitors could actually get a little turned off. So what do? You could build something from scratch. That could take quite a bit of time and be rather costly. Or moving on to the next page, you could integrate a technology such as the technology that we have recently introduced, which is MV Mobile. MV Mobile was designed to quickly and cost-effectively create mobile-optimized pages for Miva Merchant 5.5, enabling you to incorporate the functionality of both native and third-party modules. So let's move to the next screen and talk about how it works. MV Mobile is integrated into a typical Miva Merchant storefront in less than a day, at which point your site visitor's browser is automatically going to be detected, and the visitor will be either served a regular website page or your MV Mobile optimized page. Now, your MV Mobile optimized pages will be designed specifically for browsing within a mobile browser. And that means no side-to-side scrolling at all. Everything fits just right for a mobile browser. Now let's talk just a little bit about one of the biggest challenges as far as mobile browsing is concerned, and that is navigating through your categories. If you have a large category tree with a lot of subcategories, this can be particularly cumbersome. MV Mobile actually simplifies the process by incorporating an intuitive category navigation design that's optimized for the mobile experience. Now moving along to the next page, I'd like to talk about another challenge, and that's providing an effective way to search on a mobile device. As we know, the native Miva search functionality leaves a lot to be desired. Fortunately, SurfSpring has developed a powerful search technology that can be incorporated into MV Mobile. And Scott's going to talk just a little bit about how they've done that, and we've done that together. Scott?
Yeah, thanks, Greg. So, as Greg mentioned, SurfSpring site search provider, and one of the features or one of the values that we bring to all of our subscribers is a mobile version. Being able to deliver the results quickly and efficiently on a mobile device is going to be extremely critical. You know, as Greg kind of mentioned, as the navigation is going to be much different, especially if you have a lot of categories, a lot of subcategories. You're not going to find customers trying to navigate your hierarchy on a mobile device. It's just going to be frustrating and next to impossible, so they're going to rely on your search heavily. So moving into the next screen here, you'll see, or actually on the current screen, you'll see here how we've taken, for example, DirectFix, taken their main site and condensed it down to the SearchSpring results page, which also is going to bring you your faceting and your filtering capabilities. So you'll see here on this first example, once or after doing a search, you can filter. And this first example, you have compatible with, price, category, brand, color, and those attributes could vary depending on what your product set or your product data set would be. On that middle one, you'll see how we're actually going to be filtering by price. And then on the third one, you'll actually be able to see how we can sort those results. And that could really be sorted by any kind of criteria. In this example, it's relevancy and price. You can allow your customers to sort by anything from color to name, etc. Another thing that we've done on SearchSpring is we've brought in a mobile reviews section where we've actually partnered up with Power Reviews. So if anyone out there is using Power Reviews, it ties in very nicely with the SearchSpring mobile site search. And just a little quick recap on what really SearchSpring's mobile offering is going to bring. And like I mentioned, it's quite possibly one of the single most important navigation tools of a mobile site, allowing your customers to navigate or search for the product quickly and efficiently on their mobile device. As far as bullet points, it's going to bring you speed. Overall, SearchSpring is going to bring relevancy on your search results as well as fuzzy search, giving you those faceting or those refinement capabilities on your mobile device, sorting, product reviews, being able to do things beyond that, such as creating synonyms for your search terms, being able to take a look at reporting and really diving in to see how your search is being leveraged and where you can capitalize on that. You could do things like field boosting, where you can boost relevancy of certain field data over others. And at the very end, it's very quick and easy setup. So, Greg, I think I'll hand it back to you there.
Okay, Scott, thank you. So we've addressed the overall look and feel on the mobile site. We've talked a little bit about screen size optimization, category navigation, and SearchSpring, enabling you to search very easily throughout a mobile site. So now it's time to talk about the product page. In order to maximize on your mobile conversions, you have to have pages that are optimized with images that are the right size, buttons that are easy to click, and also stripped of any main Miva functionality and features that aren't really relevant to the mobile shopper, such as tech spec documents, if you have those on your product pages. Anything that if you're searching and if you're browsing using a mobile device, you really wouldn't be typically browse that. Those are the things that you can strip out very easily from your product page. So it's streamlined to entice the shopper to add things to their basket very easily and efficiently. On the next page, I'm going to talk just a little bit about the basket page. Now, recognizing that some of your site visitors are actually going to be slow to adopt to mobile checkout. Because of that fact, we've integrated a Save My Basket feature into MV Mobile, where you can simply add an email address and click to email the basket for a later checkout. Now, what that's going to do is give your shopper an easy way to browse and shop the site and then save time later on when it comes time to check out. We integrated that technology actually using the toolkit, which many of you are probably familiar with. Now let's talk about the checkout page. Once you begin the checkout process, MV Mobile site visitors can log into existing accounts, they can create new accounts, or check out as a guest. You can also selectively integrate any functionality that you have currently in your main Miva store as far as payments are concerned and any additional functionality. So if you wanted to go above and beyond that, you could also incorporate things that are just functions for your mobile site, such as what I talked about a little bit earlier, the Save My Basket feature. So that's some of the highlights from a high level of the shopping experience using MV Mobile and the MV Mobile designed pages. Now let's talk a little bit about what happens behind the scenes with MV Mobile. After an eBusiness Express developer completes the initial integration, MV Mobile pages can quickly and easily be modified and changed directly through your Miva admin. Over on the next page, just wanted to highlight here that, again, it's optimized category navigation. It also, as a standard, would include breadcrumbs for navigation. And then we feel like this is very, very important. It's going to support both native and third-party plug-in modules. So anything that makes sense in the mobile environment where if you've got the functionality to do it, you can do it there. Next up, let's talk just a little bit about the architecture. This is probably familiar to most of you. It utilizes standard headers and footers. And basically, when you hop in the Miva admin, for those of you that have developed in Miva for a long time, this probably will look like very familiar to you, and it'll be like falling off a log for you to get used to it. So why MV Mobile? First off, it's to maximize your opportunity in this emerging mobile commerce marketplace that's projected to exceed $119 billion in less than 4 years. MV Mobile also will support whatever user interface you're using, not just CSS UI, but MMUI as well. It is completely customizable as far as the overall look and feel is concerned, and it features complete third-party module support. We've integrated it very tightly with SearchSpring, so if you're currently a SearchSpring client, you'll enjoy that tight integration there with MV Mobile. And of course, it enables you to quickly and easily create your own mobile pages for any other pages above and beyond just the pages that are in the Miva Merchant main catalog. MV Mobile has been available for a little bit better than a month now, and we've already developed a very, very impressive list of clients. So next, I just want to give you a feel for what's new, what's next. On the 1st of May, we're going to be introducing MV Mobile MO, and that's the marketing option. It's a comprehensive opt-in based mobile marketing platform that enables one-on-one marketing via text messaging, IM, keyword, and social networking. So far, the feedback on this has just been terrific, predominantly from a great client of ours, Mobile Home Parts Store, one of our test sites. Moving on to the next screen, you'll notice here's a screenshot from the footer on their home page, and you'll note the SMS text option in the lower left. And this is just really one of the aspects of the capabilities that are going to be rolled into MV Mobile MO. So let's summarize. With MV Mobile, you can go mobile in a day and maximize your return on mobile site visitors. You can also project your store as a market leader for first-time visitors in particular, as your store will be optimized for the mobile experience. And you can quickly add pages that will support both native and third-party module plugins. And later on, you'll be able to expand by offering opt-in SMS subscription lists. So as a participant in today's program, this webinar, we have a little special for you to get started, and where if you want to simply text to us, mCommerce, to short code 21456, you will get a text message back with a $100 discount off of the price of MV Mobile. So that brings about probably the next question, which is how much does it cost? We have two implementations of MV Mobile. The first is your basic integration, and that's going to include the mobile device detection. It will also include mobile pages for each and every one of your main Miva pages. And it'll be a standard mobile kind of template that later you can modify. The cost of the basic integration is $495. That's a one-time fee. And then there is a monthly fee for the maintenance, support and maintenance on it of $19.95. The advanced integration method also includes everything as the basic, but advanced extends it beyond to include Google Analytics integration, as well as integration of the third-party modules that you feel as though would be relevant for your store and for the mobile browsing experience in your store and shopping experience. It'll also include a custom look and feel for you. So it'll go away a little bit from the standard, if you will, overall look and feel towards something that's highly customized to your site. So that's our introduction to MV Mobile. At this point, I think I'll turn it back over to Scott and to you for your questions.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. That was a lot of great information. Really appreciate the time on that. So, yeah, we'll jump into our Q&A session right now. We've got a few questions already coming in. So I'm just going to take these one by one, and I'll read them to everyone, and then either myself or Greg will answer those. Greg, the first one here says, does MV Mobile work with the Lat2 Wow Widgets module?
Yes. Any third-party module MV Mobile is going to work with that just fine. I've got our developer with me here. And Justin, do we have that integrated in any of the stores right now? I don't believe we have a short feature of that module. Okay. Okay. At this point, we don't have it integrated in any of the stores. I think it's 20 or so stores that are out there right now. However, we haven't met a module that we don't like so far.
Great. Next question is, does it work with a one-page checkout, and does it work with all payment methods, including checkout by Amazon and Google Checkout?
As you know, Amazon checkout can be a little tricky, as well as one-page checkout can be a little bit tricky to integrate. My answer would be yes, it will, but, and here's the but, we don't have any one-page checkouts out there right now at this time that have been completed.
Yeah, and Greg, to be honest with you, my professional opinion is I would probably stay away from a one-page checkout, especially on a mobile device.
It makes sense. We want to continually streamline it. We believe that it's in being fast and efficient in terms of checkout, and ultimately the implementations that we have over in the main Miva side of the world as this goes along, your mobile implementation, I believe, is going to really, it's going to kind of take a fork and it's going to take on its own flavor. So we believe that more and more that'll be specialized functionality over there.
Someone has asked if we repost that coupon, so I'm just changing that slide back to get that coupon code up there.
M-Commerce to short code 21456.
Another question is what kind of costs per template to have eBusiness update for mobile? I'm not sure if that question came in before we talked about the pricing, but maybe you want to elaborate a little bit more on that.
Okay. Well, to get going, first of all, of course, just to go back, it does require Miva 5. In a Miva 5 environment, we have two different integrations. One is your basic. Your basic is going to include your base Miva pages, and they will be integrated and into a template and all of the functionality tested. So that's $495. Then we have the advanced integration. Advanced integration is going to include more of a custom look and feel, and it's going to include support for third-party modules, as well as whatever third-party modules you currently have in your store. That means that you want to extend to the mobile shopping experience, as well as Google Analytics. Above and beyond that, in the event that you wanted us to do additional pages for you, we could do them, or you could do them. I think that it's real powerful, the fact that, if you are used to coding and working in Miva, you'll have no problem at all developing brand new dedicated MV mobile pages very, very quickly.
All right, great. Yeah, one of the next questions here is, if you're interested in the advanced integration, but you already have many of the other third-party modules installed, I think, Craig, correct me if I'm wrong here, but basically it's just the advanced integration is going to support the third-party module environment where the basic integration wouldn't. It doesn't necessarily include those modules, it just supports them. So if you've already got the
very good point.
installed,
it does not include any of those modules. If you have those modules, what the advanced integration is our team takes that functionality that you say you want to extend, that you have over in Miva, that you want to extend to MV Mobile, and we'll extend them into all of those templates. So all of your MV Mobile pages will have that incorporated into them. But again, if you have a coupon module in your store existing, then we can do that with advanced integration and integrate that functionality. If you don't, advanced integration isn't going to get you a coupon module.
Okay, great. Next question is, will it work with Miva Synchro? And I guess I would answer that as yeah, because the orders are still populated in the back end of Miva Merchant just like they would if they had placed the order through the front end or through your normal website.
Absolutely right, Scott. This is really presenting your site and all of your products and orders, etc., directly through the mobile, but all the works as far as the transactions are concerned, those are directly within Miva, and that hasn't changed.
Here's another great question: is what mobile devices are supported, and how are you handling browser detection? I think more importantly, do you want to touch on what mobile devices are supported?
Really, pretty much your iPhones, all of your smartphones, if you will, out there are supported. And we update that on a regular basis. It is done by actually it is external to what is installed on your site. And it's because these devices are going to change on a regular basis. So we have one spot where we detect, and as soon as a browser comes to your site, we're going to detect it and then deliver the right page, either mobile or non-mobile, based upon that.
Great. One question is, do any Miva merchant modules work with MV Mobile without the advanced integration?
Yes and no. And by that, what I mean is, with basic integration, what will happen is your base pages will all be out there, but it won't have any of the tokens for those modules readily installed in it. If you have a developer who's real comfortable doing it, they'd be able to take the basic integration and they'd be able to extend it. It's coding, additional coding that they would have to do.
Okay, great. Another question is, can you point us to a site that has it up and running already? And I think we had a slide here, right, with some examples.
Yeah, we did. As a matter of fact, we tried to incorporate a number of slides in the very beginning. One of our first clients to use it was a client by the name of wunderlichamerica.com. That's W-U-N-D-E-R-L-I-C-H, America.com. And so you can go there and take a look at the mobile browsing experience for them. You could also go to petsafe.thepetstoreonline.com. And Scott, I think you showed the directfix.com site.
Yeah.
And both, you can also see the SearchSpring mobile functionality in both DirectFix and PetSafe.
And is Mobile Home Parts Store mobile live as well?
Mobile Home Parts Store is mobile as well. That's correct.
Yeah, and that also uses SearchSpring on their search as well.
Right.
Okay, great. Let's see here. One question was, we'd like to share this webinar with another person that was unable to participate. And Greg, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're recording this, right?
We are recording it.
Great.
I think, Scott, I'm sorry, but I think I lopped off your intro, though. So let's go right into it.
That's fine. Let's see. There's a lot of questions that are coming in regards to pricing. And I think in order to save time, I think it'd be best if we could, we'll answer those questions to everyone directly offline. So
sure.
Let me go through here and see. If we sign up for the advanced integration, how long does it take to deploy?
Well, typically, you know, it's going to depend upon our workload, but typically a day.
All right, great. Well, there's a few other questions that have come in. Most of them are about pricing. I think in order to keep a timely schedule here, we'll respond to each one of those questions to everyone independently. So with that, I think we're going to adjourn here, and I appreciate, Greg, your time and your effort that you put into this presentation along with SearchSpring. So with that,
my pleasure, Scott. Thank you.
Yeah, great. So thanks again, everyone, for attending. Let me just pop up real quick our last slide so everyone has our contact information. Of course, you can reach SearchSpring at searchspring.net or eBusinessExpress at e-businessexpress.com. And we'll be more than happy to do a one-on-one demos with either one of these products with anyone individually. And so thanks again, and everyone have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Scott, you there?